It's another day and another night. Just trying to survive. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, Pavel did a fantastic job. We're probably going to have to go to pastures new. Yeah, he's complaining that everyone's getting hungry. That's not as big a problem as it seems. What we're going to do, we're going to get everyone, maybe not well fed, but so that there is no hunger. That's just not a concern. So, yeah, well, you can have another helping. How many do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we've got the water. Speaking of which, let's get that going. Katya! So you're in bed because you're still healing, but... I mean, really, Roman needs to get some kip, so... Let's make sure he gets his head down. Let's check the radio and let's take a look at that temperature. It's 14 degrees. That is too cold. People can start getting sick. So what we can do is we can put some more fuel on the fire, but it's not going to be too long before we're going to have to start. We're going to have to either build another heater and or make this one more efficient. Let's just have a quick look and see what that latter option involves. I think we need a thermostat. Probably going to need components. Is there anything else? We need a thermostat, we need components. I think we do it. Upgrading the heater means that it burns an awful lot more efficiently. When temperatures like this, it's not too much of a problem, but are we going to start experiencing freezing cold temperatures? Now there's something that we might miss out on. The reinforced door. Herbal garden. But we got to think about what we need here. I'm going to regret it if I don't do this. I'm going to definitely regret not having a more efficient heater if we don't build that. So let's just go back, check my notes about what we have left and where. Shelled school, loads of components, loads of wood, so I mean, that's what we're going to need. We do have gears. We could build another heater, which we really might want to think about doing. Now this is going to use up all of the firewood that was there. It sort of resets the heater, if you like. Not too much of a problem. We've got plenty of wood to throw on there. Well, we've got 9 pieces of wood. Soon we're going to have to start making more, that's for sure. I don't think anyone's arriving today. They would have by now if they were going to. Hey, Pavel. Alright. Hold fire there, just for a second. Okay, temperature's ramping up. What we're going to have to do... what you typically have to do is you kind of have to wait until the end of the day to put some more fire in the heater, just so that it lasts the maximum amount of time, basically. Let's... yeah, sure. We want more water. We're going to need more water, so... Pavel. Yeah, Roman's great. Take a seat, mate. Actually, yeah, look at that. 24 degrees in there. That's nice and toasty. The heating's fully kicked in. I think this isn't so bad. Everybody is in an okay state of mind. Nobody's hungry. We've got filters. We've got firewood. Katia, get some kip. You start really burning through firewood if it gets freezing. You need it for making water, you need it for keeping yourself warm. Right, we are going back to the shelled school. We're going to get some wood. We'll get some components. That'll be cleared out. Might want to think about... Alright, okay, I mean, damn. Is the more exciting option to go to the airport? I'm not saying that we go right the way to the end. I'm not saying that we kill the soldiers who are going to be there just yet. But there's more chance that we're going to get some things like gears and things, which we are going to need. Maybe weapon components, so that we can make a hatchet. 4 weapon components, and we can do that. It's such a handy thing for keeping yourself topped up with wood during these trying times. Roman guards. I think Pavlos scavengers. We don't have to engage with anybody. There are dangerous people there. We don't have to take them on. They're at the back of the map. Essentially, they're going to leave us alone if we leave them alone. But we got Roman on side. So you know what? We don't necessarily have to leave them alone. Now let's just start clearing this level. Get rid of the rubble. Get rid of the blocked doors. There is an old man here who whiffles on about something. Pavel, fantastic character for this kind of thing, clearing a mission. Characters like Pavel, characters like Bruno as well, is a character with a massive inventory, so yeah, you tend to clear the levels very quickly. You want to use the shovel everywhere it can be used, just so that we can then bring it back. Okay, components, cogs, sorry. Okay, shovel's got a good couple of uses. Once it's down to its last use, we may as well bring it back, and it counts as a weapon. It is handy in a guard's hands when they are defending our home. So there you go. We've got, we've got some cogs. That's absolutely great. Weapon components would be very welcome. Got some veggies, we've got some fertilizer. This is all good stuff. I think that coming here was a good idea. Let's see what else the airport has got for us. What the hell? What are you doing? Okay, sometimes the pathfinding can be a little wacky. Are there any more rubble piles? I think there might be some near the top. Did you hear about the people smugglers? Okay then, so this run through is probably going to have the port where we can charter a boat to actually get the heck out of here, but I think that we've not got the jewellery. It requires 8 pieces of jewellery. We've been using it for trade, which I don't regret. but it does mean that we are here for the long haul. Pathfinding is really sort of struggling. Just, what are you, there? It's right there, it's right in front of you, God. Plenty of wood, plenty of components, that's great. This is a somewhat complex map with lots of ups and downs. Pavel, good character to have because of his speed. This was the stash here, wasn't it? Yes. Let's move farther into the map. Okay, we got another use or two out of that shovel. Okay, at the moment we'd just be bringing back components and wood. I don't want to bring back anything else unless we can maximize the efficiency in the inventory. See what we got. Okay, so that building is where the bad guys are. We're not going to mess with them guys, not yet. Okay, bit of medicine from the first aid kit in the plane, that's nice. Good, some more cogs. I mean, we really could think about bandaging Katya up if she is still injured. Oh, no, not combat just yet. Still plenty of time. Great. Be nice to find some more cogs, be nice to find some weapon components. You know, do they exist? If we were going to take on those thugs, we would probably wait until a night when we've been raided, because the raiders are less likely to return if they've already been there. Then we bring Roman, and then we make them regret the day they tested us. That's how we do it. Okay, it'd be nice to know that we've at least got this bottom portion of the map cleared. Excellent, 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 excellent. More cogs, few electrical components. Some more electrical components would be very welcome, because we're really getting to that stage where they come in useful. I mean, even if we have freezing temperatures, if we have 2 fully upgraded heaters, we're kind of okay. It's getting late. This is a bit of a risk, but then we've got some paddle power. His fantastic speed. Okay, we'll grab this. I know that on the top floor, I think it's just components and wood, based on the fact that we did have a look at one of the piles, and that's what was in there. But let's not risk getting home late. Chuck this into the stash. See what we got. We're bringing this back because that's a weapon. Trade. Essentially, this is food. Let's hold off just for now, though, because there might be some more fertilizer available. There might be some more veggies. I mean, 2 full inventory slots of cogs. Don't mind if I do. and then we gotta really start. We've got to start bringing in the wood as well. So let's make sure that we're just bringing loads and loads of that every time. We're going to definitely be coming back here tomorrow night. And we can start thinking about whether we want to jump those bad guys, take them out. We have their weapons. It means we can defend ourselves even more effectively. We'll give it some thought. It means getting Roman to do what he does best. Okay, night was quiet. I don't think that I would necessarily be, looking to do battle tonight. Yeah, Roman filling us in a little bit more about his backstory. Katya, still wounded. I mean, we've got 5 bandages. We potentially could sort of heal her up. I mean, and I say that because I just don't think that she's going to move out of this slightly wounded sort of bracket unless we do something about it. So, oops. Okay, so again we're springing the trap, and you can see what I mean, the difference between having some fertilizer and not. You have to use a morsel of food to bait the trap. That means that you get 2 pieces every time it springs, and you have to put 1 immediately back into the trap. So not a massively efficient way of doing things. Okay, Roman still has plenty of cigarettes. Got a couple of filters. I mean, filters essentially are water. Water is a trade commodity, and when this guy turns up, it's nice to have some things to trade. Gonna need wood. Need those cogs. It doesn't have any weapon components. I'm sort of missing out here on not having a hatchet, but you know, as far as this whole thing goes, it's kind of okay. Oh, I don't want to be generous, pal. Oof. There's a premium on medicine, definitely, so fine, we can have a deal. Sounds so passive aggressive. Okay, I think that's okay. I mean, these meds are not massively effective. It's these that you kind of want. Exactly what I need. I can give you a lot for these. Interesting. I mean, you can see the relative value just by how enthusiastic he is to the idea of getting his hands on something. So, I mean, wood takes up so much space in the inventory. It is so hard to sort of ferry back and forth. I'm very keen to get my hands on that. Components. Yeah, I mean, components, much easier to sort of transport, much easier to, you know, to sort of bring across. But at the same time, you burn through them so quickly. There's always a use for them. Always. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be generous. If we're looking at building things like a vegetable garden and stuff, I mean, you know, we need components. Got loads and loads of cogs, that's absolutely great. What about these last components? Can we get them from you? Wow, I literally cannot get a single drop more from him. It would be nice to be able to make some more cigarettes for Roman. The whole idea is that we are trying to keep him happy. Doing everything for him. If he runs out of smokes, he's going to be a miserable so. Therefore, so that was an okay bit of trading. We're pretty focused on what we wanted there, and we kind of got it. We're going to bandage Katia up. Don't worry, we'll keep it warm. I think we could build another heater, but let's put those plans on hold just for the moment. We could build a reinforced door. That is fantastic. That is great. Herb garden. Do we do that with the idea of bringing it up to a veggie garden, and then we're self-sufficient for food? I mean, because we can build another heater, it doesn't have to be upgraded. Oh, what the heck! I'm making a choice. I don't mind putting this towards the back of the house, because you don't interact with it that much. We still get Katia into bed ASAP, so that she can do a little bit of healing. But it would be absolutely lovely if we can get a veggie garden going. We're going to need a lot more water, so I mean it might be worth us doing another rainwater collector as well. Okay. Who's that? Roman. Hey pal. Come back. We need water, all the flipping water that we can make. We really are. And if we had another rainwater collector, I mean that's another trading commodity as well. Water, we can use that for trade. So let's finish this off. The house is getting a little chilly, but it's okay for the moment. I'll build this and then I'll see what it would take to upgrade it. Pavel, are you still good? I can't remember what the radio said. I think I checked it. What I just sort of, yeah, they're going to plummet. Okay, so we're definitely going to need another heater. Coffee, yeah, crime is down. Good stuff. Components and a heat lamp. So we're actually going to be able to do that, and that is great. Again, we need loads and loads of water. Let's just double check. Let's just double check if we can. Yeah, we're going to have enough electrical components. That's great. Yeah, it only takes 3 cogs. We could build another rainwater collector. I think that's maybe an okay idea. So we can't upgrade this just yet. We need those additional components. We don't have the water anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. But it's there. It is ready and waiting. Let's not make any cigarettes just yet. Actually, let's hold off on that. Sure, we need components for the rainwater collector. Okay. Let's hold off. Let's see if Let's see if we can put some more water on. Yes, I know that we need components, and you use components to build water filters, but we need water. You know, it's a cycle. Last thing that we will do is stick some more firewood on to try to make sure it stays warm overnight. Yeah, and we're gonna focus on components. I don't think that we're gonna send Roman out to do any wet work on those armed thugs that are at the back of the map. Not yet. We don't really need to. And again, I'm going to wait until we've been raided and we can be reasonably sure that the raiders are going to be less likely to come back. I mean, a reinforced door is within sight. Once we've got that, and especially if we also have a ranged weapon or two, I mean, we ain't getting raided. It's just that simple. Okay, we've got some cool stuff here. Construction site, we can do some good there by taking out some horrific snipers. Military outposts. Oof. That is a whole thing in and of itself. Let's do this. Going to the airport. Let's finish getting. We just need components at the moment, so that's what we're doing. Yes, we've got everyone set. There wasn't anything that we could open with a crowbar, so let's just go empty-handed. Gonna load up. Boom, here we go. Let's get the rest of the stuff that we can grab into the stash. I don't think we left an awful lot of stuff laying around, but did we clear out the plane? Yeah, we did. We ain't gonna go into their house. Let's just see if there's anything down here. Yes, there is. I mean, Pavel is a fairly capable combat character, but I don't fancy taking on the two heavily armed guys who are in here. We could see if there's anything that we could get. We'll be able to see if anyone's moving around, so I'm not too concerned with being caught. We can certainly outrace them. Good, more electrical components, more gears. I mean, we've pretty much loaded up on gears anyway. Can't see anyone moving around in here, but then that could just be that they are standing still. Let's have a little peek. Yeah, you see that guy there? So these guys have some predictability. If we took them out silently with Roman, we might not have too much of a problem. It's still a risk. Things can go sideways very quickly. They really, really flipping can. It's an option though. It's definitely a thought. I mean, we might. I think we might have actually got all of the cogs we're really going to reasonably need. We've built an awful lot of the essentials. Bulletproof vest. Already. It's going to be things. You know, electrical components are probably going to become more useful to us. What's my cat doing? Cat things. Okay, fine. She surprised herself by sneezing. Okay. If ignorance is bliss, she must be very happy. Right. So we got a damaged piece of body armor there. I mean, you can have body armor, you can have helmets. In this game, if a fight is not going your way, you're probably doomed. You have to be on top of it. You know, you don't tend to just sort of stand there and plug away at the enemy. Even if you do, you're going to wind up severely wounded. And that can be kind of a Pyrrhic victory, even if you do kill the enemy. So, I mean, really, in combat, you typically win with overwhelming force and get away with it scot-free, or you wind up dead, or as good as. So, I mean, armor, I don't find it really particularly valuable in this game. So fertilizer, we're going to want to build a vegetable garden. We need fertilizer from which to grow the veggies. We're going to keep on chucking some wood in because we're going to start burning through that very quickly. Even if we don't go... Yeah, that's right. Even if we don't go to take on the enemy, this is worth another visit. That is for damn sure. Okay, that's another night done. And I think we call it a night for the video here as well. Let's just see. Obviously, when we load up a new game, the evening's events are sort of randomized. So even if it sort of says, oh, somebody came to raid us, it's not necessarily going to play out like that when we next... Yeah, thankfully we're all armed. None of us were wounded. Yeah, I mean, Pavel just... Roman just did what Roman does. Alright, anyway. It's not freezing cold yet. Things are looking okay generally. How will the next session go? Catch is fine. Everything looks like it's going well, but our fate is not yet set. We'll have another video to follow up in a bit. But for the meantime, thank you for watching.